Let's look at Weber State's Damian Lillard, number one point guard in this draft, 6'3", 195, out of Oakland, California. Pick and roll offense. Let's start off. He's in the black uniform, wears number one, comes off the pick right to left. Nice bounce pass down low for two. Can distribute off it. Usually is going to go for his own offense, particularly with Weber State. This time an off-balance shot, and that's what he's able to do. He contorts himself. He makes plays. He does a lot of nifty things. Forced one up here in the Big Sky Championship game that didn't turn out well. Here it is, pick and roll. Works into the lane, tries a bounce pass to the left, and the passing lane gets away. He's quick, as you see. Able to hang in the air. That shot's a bit off balance and misses, but you can see he works his way into the paint, lives in the paint. This is the semifinal game against Portland State. Now start to envision some of this. We'll talk about this a little bit later. What happens if everybody's 2 or 3 inches taller? And I think that's going to be the big question mark as he throws that one away right there. This time, drives in, draws the foul. He attacks very aggressively. Fast break, I didn't love his vision. Here he is with a pass behind the man. In these two games that I edited here, there aren't a lot of great fast break plays. That one's pretty darn good. Brought the defender to him. On this one, it's a 2-on-2 break, but he accelerates too quickly into the teeth of defense, doesn't create anything out of it. And then on this opportunity, it hit a kick-out pass to the wing, but again, they didn't space the floor. I didn't get a lot of help on that one, but there seemed to be more to do it. Quick, though, you can see going coast to coast with it. The outlet pass gets knocked away this time. Didn't bring the defense to him. Didn't love the way he ran the break in the collegiate game. This time, though, you see his strength 1-on-3, and he's able to draw the foul. Shooting, if you leave him some airspace, he gets it done. But let's keep an eye a little bit on his release point here. There's some airspace. That's a nice solid shot, and he bangs it home. You go under on the pick and roll on him, he'll probably be able to make hay. There he is as a catch-and-shoot shooter, a little off balance, and the release point often comes from almost belt buckle, and that's going to be a problem. Blocked badly on this one. We'll take a closer look on that angle from the far side. And this is where he just is not as, some people are comparing him to the top-level guys like a Rose or Westbrook. This is where he's not one of those guys. Fading back, the guy's just right in on him, and he's unable to get that shot. I'm not sure Rose or Westbrook gets that shot either, but he doesn't have that aspect to him quite yet. Here he is on the right side, pull-up jumper, and you can see that release point comes from awfully low. So that's going to have to be worked on. Drive hard. I love this play. It's probably my favorite one. Step back jumper in the lane. Again, the release point's low, but if he steps back, that's going to be dandy for him. Buries them by going when they go under on the pick and roll, able to step back and hit that shot. Catch and shoot left corner. Not as smooth. He's a rhythm jumper. You don't see him make a lot of catch and shoot plays. Here's another catch and shoot fading back. It's not good. He's one who's going to take it off the dribble like he does right here, misses it. And again, you saw that release point if you were watching it. Penetrate, pull-up jumper, free throw line, guided it a little bit. What he really does is he just makes plays. And the question mark in this is how does this parlay into the NBA? This kind of stuff certainly does. Beautiful left hand, switches back to the right. This is the Big Sky Championship game. Quick off the dribble in the lane. That little push shot comes up short, but you can see this is a playmaker. This is what this guy does. He gets the slightest step. Beautiful comes off a cut right there, draws the foul, going to the rim. Everything's going to the rim. Beautiful handle inside, off the window, doesn't draw the foul or finish on that. And again, now the question gets to be, imagine all these guys a little quicker, a little taller. Does he make these plays? This is against Montana and against Portland State. What happens if that right there is a Derek Favors or a Dwight Howard or some of the bigs in the NBA? Are those same plays able to be made? You look at him, though. This guy, look at that body contort, draws the foul. He's going to the basket. He's trying to make opportunities a little wild there, but again, you see some of the size. He's not so athletic that he's elevating over people. He's quick. That's his thing right there. And then a lot of it's the scoops and the this and that. He's going to have to really learn how to contort, but boy, look at that. He has that ability to find a way to get to the rim. Here's against Portland State. Open floor, making a play, off balance, draws the foul, going right at guys. Puts people on their heels early and often, a quick turnover there, but generally pretty good with the ball. With Weber State, he's the best player on the team. There wasn't a lot of passing, and in these two games were actually a lot of poor decisions. We saw some of them off the pick and roll. Here, he takes too long to get that pass down there to the rolling man. It ends up becoming a turnover. He took 3 dribbles he didn't need to make if he read that play correctly. This one, another turnover forced right there. And you watch here, under pressure, trapped. He's going to lose his passing angle, throw the ball into the backcourt for a turnover. So probably a bad example, at least in these two games where he got caught a little bit. That's a nice dribble penetration kick. He goes, though, to the basket to finish. Now, defensively, you never know with a great college player. How much was he asked to defend? He's in the black uniform here. This is the Montana game. I thought this was a long stretch I'm giving you. I thought he did a nice job. You just kind of see he's on his man. He's dropping down. I always like to give you just a long stretch first to look at who he is defensively. He didn't have a great impact at the end of the play. Now, there are some things that aren't great. That's a terrible closeout right there. Every fundamental out, and that he plays very vertical defensively. This is a nice defensive stop right here. He didn't have a big problem with the Montana point guard who worked him. He cut him off nicely. He does get hit on some picks. This time he doesn't come down to help. Instinctually, he's not there or he's not focused. I'm not sure which it is. Down low on this, he gets caught. Let's watch that again, actually. He gets caught here. The ball goes down low, and he's the outside guy. He's got to deal with both these guys, and he kind of does neither. And those are the little things where I'm not sure instinctually he entirely has that one. Allows a guy to shoot over the top of him right there. He may not be asked to do an awful lot. Blow by on the first play of the game against Portland State was surprising. Down there, not a lot. Now, here's some plays where I thought he did a nice job. I love this. It was a 13-8 game. Weaver's coming back. He gets up in the shorts of the guy, kind of trying to change the tempo of this game as they fell behind early in this game. We're able to come back. Now, this one, though, really is where you begin to get bothered. He gets blown by quickly on the right side. The play before was a pick and roll. And look at him, just not fundamentally right. We're going to watch this again. This play just eats at me. Big play, close game. He just does everything wrong there. If he's going above the pick, you got to get on the guy. If you're going below, go below. He does neither. Here they try to isolate him late in the game because they're trying to take advantage of him. He does get the steal. But here, again, 64-62, 40 seconds left, and that's your defensive posture right there? Holy smokes, that's a little worrisome for me to see. Finally, on the rebounding end of things, he's not at all heavily involved in it, but he's not allergic to it at all. He'll get in there. If his guy goes down low and he has to battle, he's willing to battle, which I like. You'll see him in here, go up and get that rebound. That's a good, these are all good things. He comes down and gets the ball, which I really, really like. And I want to show you this play. He's got the ball right here. Watch him. He makes the UCLA cut through the lane, comes off the down screen to the outside, not available, resets the play, comes back through a pick to get the ball on the near side. I really liked this play. He's going to miss this jump shot. But I wanted to end with that because I thought that was important. As much as he was the best player on this team with these amazing numbers that you see right here, 24 points a game and 88% from the free throw line and making the threes, and he still played the game correctly on that possession. I think that tells you a lot about him. He's not trying to break plays. He's trying to do what the coaching staff says. I'm not totally sold on him, though. I think you watch this video, surprising to me right now that he's a top 10 pick is the way I'd wrap this up. But we will see over time. That is Damian Lillard. I'm David Locke.